Scottie Scheffler is back this week, world number one. He's defending his title. We're going to be saying that a lot now, guys, given the year Scheffler had last season. And since that comeback from the Christmas Day injury, Bobby is 2 top 10. So how high are your expectations for Scottie Scheffler this week?
They're pretty high. He certainly looks like the guy he's starting to look like that guy who won so much last year. And you know, like we were just talking, I think he's knocked the rust off. We saw a little bit of it, even with some of those crazy great scores and finishes that he had. I mean, he's third in strokes gained total. It's only 3 events, but third in strokes gained total is a pretty good indication that most of your golf game is working. He's also got an interesting stat. He's actually averaging just 25 putts per 4th round putting. So in the final rounds, he's actually putting pretty well, which is also a danger sign for the rest of the field. And Mark, I have a feeling that we could see him break out this week. I mean, if you don't consider a tie for third a breakout already, but I really do think he's sort of looking like he's getting back into form.
I'm with you, Bob, and I love that stat you just gave on the final round with Scheffler. To me, that is a guy figuring out Poana greens on the West Coast, kind of figuring out those surfaces as he went along, got more comfortable as he got closer to Sunday, and as the moments were bigger, his putting was getting better. How do you not love him this week, Scully? I mean, he wins in 2022, finishes tied for 4th in 2023. That's the year he putted with a garden hoe, comes back last year and wins in 2024, choosing to go back to a putter and leaving the garden hoe at home. Now that we're back on Bermuda putting surfaces, I think he plays all 4 rounds with a putter, putts very well, and I think he's likely going to defend this championship. And there's something else, guys, that we might be saying, Adam, for the next, you mentioned, we might be saying he defends his championship this week. On Mondays, over the next month, we might be saying he successfully defended his championship last week.
Well, surprise, surprise, Scottie Scheffler is the overwhelming pre-tournament betting favorite heading into this week. We'll make our picks for this week's Arnold Palmer Invitational a little later in the show.